Right, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. For those of you who have been part of my channel for a while now, know that I have this bike here, which is a Honda? What am I saying? BMW C400X. Now this is a sort of like a long-term loan bike, you could say. Oh god, I can't. I can't. It's been a fun little thing. I can't nod on a moped. It's been a fun little bike. I haven't really used it, I'll be honest with you. Reason being is because I know what I'm getting next, and that's the bike that I kind of want. Now, the C400X is a great little scooter, as I've been corrected to say. Not a moped, it's a scooter, which honestly I've done a review for it. I'll put it up in the box now. I'll put it at the top of the video now so you can click on the link. I reviewed this bike, I really liked it. It's a great little thing. I mean, you can see it's no slouch. I got my friend behind me on an MT-09, and I wouldn't say, you know, in country roads it's much slower than when you're going than a few sports bikes. Obviously to get there it's another story, but once you're going, if you're a bit of a maniac, you could probably do a lot of things on this bike. Anyway, I'm on my way to pick up my new long-term loan bike, which I'm hoping to do several tours on. I say several tours, a tour on, use it a bit more on a day-to-day basis, because it's more of a bike that I've always sort of wanted to have a go on. And many people rate this bike as the bike of the I don't know, the best bike ever made, because it's just such a good all-rounder. Now, a couple of you had a guess in my last or a video or two ago. One of you was very close with the 1300 GS. It's not the 1300 GS, but you'll find out in about 3, 2, 1, but just like that, we're on the new bike. So this is, if you haven't already guessed it, a 2024 1250 GS Adventure TE, and this is in the GS trophy colours. I have no idea what I'm doing with all the buttons at the moment. I'm still figuring all that out, but such a nice bike. It's very big. Like, the first thing I thought about when I picked this up was, oh my god, how big is this thing? And I've never ridden a GS before, so this is the first time for me. I've literally just got on this and gone down the road, so yeah, bear with me if I'm riding it a bit like a noob, a bit careful. It's also raining, it's slippery, it's wet, it's a gross day. I don't care. I'm on a new bike, and it's a GS, it's built for everything. So yeah, so there will be a video coming, a review for this bike, once I get to know it a little bit and I can give you the ins and outs, because this is a super popular bike. It's one of the most popular bikes, I think, in the world, especially for people who want that all-round sort of, you know, tour, adventure, daily rider bike. You know, some of the most notorious, some of the best known YouTubers and bike reviewers agree that this is the best bike ever made. The GS in general, not just this particular GS, but there's lots of quirks on this bike that I've seen it for about 20 minutes, and that's the time I've been riding it. So this has got a nice spec. I've got I'll take you through the spec when the review happens, but yeah, passenger, I've got a dynamic pack, comfort pack, passenger pack, all sorts of other stuff. My only real worry is how high it is. I am flat foot on my right foot, but when I got both feet down, it's sort of like not quite. Well, I'm not flat footed. It's more not tiptoes, but towing. You could say towing. So yeah, that's my only sort of thing about it. And I know that's not something that everyone should worry about, because you can buy options with this bike, like the low seat and stuff, which helps all that. What the fuck are you doing? Wow, what an idiot. There were police here earlier doing speed checks, but they've gone. But yeah, this is the GS Trophy Edition. Has golden wheels, which are sexual. It has pannier kit on it, so well, it doesn't have any panniers, but it has the aluminium frame, so I can mount panniers. Not that I'm going to, because I've only got this for about 5 months, and the pannier kits for these are extortionate. So I might cheap out and buy something just as a bit of an experiment, really, like something off of Temu or something like that. And then yeah, I can use it for a bit of a tour, because I would like to go touring on this. I would like to go somewhere. I don't know where yet. I haven't really, really decided. But yeah. Here it is, 1250 GS. I'll do a quick walk around for you guys so you can see it and see what you think. I've adjusted the windscreen. It's got a little manual adjuster here, which is quite handy. I think it could do with being about 2 inches higher. I'm only 5'10", but it's like 2 inches too short when I'm sat upright and just comfortable. So I can see why people put the little extensions on. Everything else about this bike is really nice. It's a properly nice looking bike. I really wanted a GS for a while, just because I see so many people like talking about them and how great they are, and just an all-round great bike, blah 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 blah. They're quite quick and all that stuff. That is a log and a half in the middle of the road there. It has these sort of like funky tyres on, which are like, how do I describe it, not quite road, not quite off-road, they're a bit of in between. Again, I'll show you them in a minute. The brakes on this thing are mad. The weight that you throw around is, I can feel that it's a big bike. I mean, look down, look at that. That's insane. Sounds awesome. I love the sound of a boxer engine, as you know if you've seen my R9T video. It does have a quick shifter, which I quite like. And yeah, just a nice, very well spec bike, but it should be well spec. This retails at, this bike with the specs that I've got on it is £20,000 thereabouts, and it's not even got all the stuff you'd want if you buy a GS. Although saying that, I'd want a GS. Any GS is cool, is good. Just this one's got a few packages on it which have bumped that price up. There's a quad bike. Racing. But yeah, it's a great day to test. Bit wet, but never mind. I am quite shocked at how much of a, as someone who's never ridden a GS, I'm quite shocked at how much dive there is on the forks when you let off the throttle. Someone told me that the newer GSs don't do it at all, but yeah, maybe it used to be real bad, I don't know. But this one's, I can still feel it, but it's not too bad. But yeah, from what I'm used to on a solid sports, hyper naked, it's so much of a dive. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. So watch this space. There'll be a lot more content on this bike coming up. It's part of the reason why I had the moped, because I'm on, well, to cut a long story short, I had to have the moped first in order to get this, and then potentially something else after this GS. That remains to be seen. Will probably be a BMW, and we'll see what it is. But yeah, big fan of this bike already, and I've only been on it 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm sure there's things that I won't like, and I'm sure there's things I'll love. So when the review comes out, I'll let you know what they are. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a lot of things on this thing. Such a cool thing. It'll be interesting to see what it's like with 2 people on it, because if I do a tour on this, it'll be with 2 people. It won't just be me. It's pretty much the reason why I've got this, is to take it away somewhere for a bit of a weekender. And yeah, I don't know about this keyless fuel tank thing. I mean, I just tried to fill up the moped and I couldn't get the key. I couldn't get this thing unlocked, so I don't know why. But yeah, it's got plenty of poke, this bike. Oh, that dive though, when you come off. Full throttle dive is horrendous. I don't know what setting I've got the suspension in either. Road. Let's change it. Right, now I'm in dynamic suspension setting. I think it's the first bike I've ever had that's got electronic suspension. I have changed a couple of things. I did put the ride height lower, but there is a bracket under the seat that does that, and I've done that. Then I tried it electronically. Then I changed it to auto, and it seems to be no different. So I just left it in auto. And I'm quite happy with the ride height, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, what an awful junction. For a big bike, this thing stops. Like, these brakes are insane. But anyway guys, yeah, that was it. It was just a quick video to show you the new bike. I'm going to pull over, I'll do a quick walk around, and then I'll log off, and the next video hopefully we'll be doing some sort of adventure, or we shall be reviewing this thing from my point of view, which is someone who hasn't really had one that long. But then I'll update you guys in, I don't know, 5 months time as to, you know, things that I've found good with this, things that I've found bad. Oh, ABS. I love the Boxer engine, how torquey it is. So torquey. And I can use it through, like back then I was doing, I don't know how fast, it wasn't very fast, but I could just use the whole range of that gear. Sounds great, sounds so good. Has a quick shifter and blipper, this bike as well, which I'm quite impressed with. Although low down you don't really want to use it. Anyway, I'll pull over and show you around. So guys, here we have it. This is my bike now for the next 5 months. I was really surprised with just the pure size of this thing. It has such a road presence. I was lucky enough to get the one with the gold wheels. That's an optional extra. This is in the GS trophy colours, as I've mentioned earlier. But yeah, really excited to get this thing, do some miles on it, and just see what the GS is about, see what the hype is about in the GS world. You can see now that it's got the adventure lights, little fog light things. I don't know what they're called. Obviously a shaft driven bike. Looking forward to doing a review on this. But yeah, stay tuned for more adventure themed videos, and obviously the MT10 is going nowhere. The majority of my videos will still be MT10 focused. But yeah, thanks very much for watching guys. Stay tuned, ride safely, and I will catch you on the next one. Ciao for now.